Welcome once again to the Loma Chronicles. Woo! We're here. Happy Veterans Day. Woohoo! From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli. Woo! That just gave me the chills. Anyways, happy Veterans Day to all the people that have served the Marine Corps, all my devil dogs, Semper Fidelis, Army, Navy, and the Air Force, and hopefully soon the Space Force. Who's gonna join the Space Force?
I am.
Would you join the Space Force?
Hell yeah.
This fool. Anyways, happy Veterans Day. We're gonna put the links of where all you can get milk your free meals and stuff.
Eat for free if you're a veteran.
Eat for free. So take advantage of it, okay? It's for all. Where am I gonna go?
I don't know.
Denny's or whatever. No, I feel like a schmuck. Anyways, there you go. Marine Corps. There. It's a little bit. I've been having this for 20 years, so it's a little bit faded. Wait. People know my secret. Stop sipping like that. All right. Did you vote? The elections? Were you happy with the elections? That Prop 6 didn't pass. Bunch of losers. It's like, who wants to? I want to pay more taxes. There's those damn commercials. They fool people, man. Damn it.
They lied to us.
I know, man. The one thing if I ever run for president, I'm gonna be honest. This is my bid for president 2000. Let me see. What is it? 24? 2032.
2032.
China's gonna take over. Thank you, Trump. I really don't understand this president. He's
I don't think anybody does.
You know what? Give it up to my a couple of my friends, Republicans, that they were telling somebody who said that I think Bill Maher talked about like the biggest con that Trump has done is con poor people thinking the government has rule over them. Like, does it make sense?
The government's on their side?
No. Like, Trump made white men the victims. They're the victims. I have a white friend who's like, yo, man, this is not fair and this and this. I'm like, really, fool? Anyways, well, whatever, man. Hey, it's also that Trumpism is spreading to Europe now, to Brazil. Damn, that's what they know.
He's infectious.
You know what? I was thinking about the whole Hitler thing. He wanted to put their Aryan nation. That was dead, and I think that's just coming to fulfillment and shit. The prophecy. I don't know, dude. You start thinking about the dictators and everywhere in the world. They're taking the Steve Bannon's going all over the country, the world to promote this. And then I was watching Vice News on HBO. Click there.
Sign up to HBO Go.
You can sign up for HBO Go. So I was they had this Steve Bannon is going all over to spread this plan of how white men are losing their country and all this stuff. And I was thinking, like, dude, like, Trump could be like the ruler of the world.
You think so?
Dude, that's what I think, dude. Because all of them are saying Trump, we love Trump. Like, they're spreading Trump. Like, and I'm like, damn, dude.
The gospel of Trump?
The gospel of Trump. And not only that, I think even the Bible, the prophecies and everything saying that they're gonna he fooled Christians to follow him. And that's what's scary about stuff.
It is. My coworker has. They had the more biblical choice. A sheet of paper that had all the candidates and stuff, and which one was the more biblical choice.
Yeah, the biblical choice. Like, wow.
The church was spreading that. Like, oh, this candidate is the more biblical choice.
I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand that. You know, when... I don't know. I'm just shocked, man. And you know what? When they say that if you don't have the mark of the beast, you're going to get killed. I think I'm going to get killed pretty quick. Yeah, because, you know, and everything's, I don't know, dude. I don't know. That's why I'm kind of glad I don't have any kids. Because the kids that are growing up right now, they're going to grow up in that world. And that's scary, you know. So start buying guns, people. Start buying guns. Do you believe in guns? Do you believe in the Second Amendment or no? Or you're like, no?
I don't own a gun.
I'm not asking you if you own a gun. I'm not the FBI. I'm not the firearms and Tabasco.
I think people should be able to, you know, purchase a gun. I don't agree with like military grade weapons.
Cállate, way. This is Veterans Day.
You asked.
I'm sorry.
I know.
I don't promote. Yeah, me buy all the guns you want.
But if you're a veteran, like you should be able to own your military grade weapon. You've had the training.
No.
Oh, maybe not.
No. There was another couple of white terrorism.
Yeah, you're right. I totally forgot about that.
You know, it's so. Anyways, but it's a mental issue.
No more guns.
Now I know why white people are moving to Pomona.
Why?
Because that's something I do respect about cholos. You know, they do drive by. You know, they kill the person that they're gonna kill, right? But freaking the white terrorism, they go to the most, like, they go to like where people are vulnerable. Like, they don't go to like the police station, shoot that shit up, right?
They're gonna put too much of a fight.
Yeah, so I don't know, dude. I feel bad for all those the victims, and I was also reading that some of the victims from the shooting in Thousand Oaks. Was it Thousand Oaks? Yeah, they were
in Las Vegas.
In Las Vegas. I'm like, that's man, so I'm not going to fucking country shows no more. Fuck that. Anyways, I hope they find a solution for this. But, you know, unfortunately, he was a Marine and shit. But, you know, that's kind of what happens when you go to war and stuff.
But we need to take care of our veterans.
I do. Well, yeah. And that's the thing. I was talking to a couple of the veterans. It's just hard to transition, and some people cannot transition to civilian life. You know, it's kind of weird. So anyways, we're going to put the number here for, you know what? I got a letter from the VA saying that that I'm still incarcerated.
You're still what?
Incarcerated.
You're still in jail according to the VA?
Yeah. Cause you know, like I was getting, benefits and they're like, oh, well, we have your records that, so I called the VA number, right?
I'm out of jail.
And I'm like, so I was like, you know, I was there for like 3 days and shit, right? And then he's like, well, do you have any proof? I'm like, I'm fucking talking to you.
You have 2 minutes on this collect call.
Oh, man. Thank God. Thank God I don't live that life no more. Gracias a Dios.
I'm going to put some Thug Life glasses on you right now.
Thug Life. Also, I was gonna talk about all this, the shootings and the fires. I mean, what's going on, man? And it's November, man. And it's hot over here, and it's like this is not normal. So I was thinking of buying a hybrid and stuff. You know, one of my friends, one of my white brother friends, the victim, the real victim. We call him Pablo, right? He was supposed to be in the show, but he fucking flaked out. White people never commit to anything. So anyways, He was one of the first guys I knew that he bought a hybrid, right? And he's like, "Oh, hey man, I'm a man," and all that stuff, right? I'm gonna make fun of him. He doesn't even listen to the show anyways. He buys a hybrid, right? And he's like, "Yeah, well, it's gonna get equity. I bought it, because it's gonna be in demand in the future." So I'm like, at the time, I didn't even know what the hell was equity, right? I thought it was another kind of tequila or vodka. Equities, man, hook me up with a couple of equities. So he tells me that he bought it because he's gonna get equity. I'm like, no, a home gets equity, right? So I make fun of him, like, how much equity you have in your car?
That car depreciated as soon as he drove off.
So anyways, and that's kind of, I'm thinking of getting a hybrid. So anyway, he starts, he's a macho guy, right? And this was play tennis, dude. He's telling me that tennis is the hardest sport to play. I'm like, it can't be harder than boxing. Like, what are you talking about, man? So anyways, when I was working with him, he was a Obama supporter, right? But then when I got fired and he left, we started talking, and he's like, "Screw that! I wasn't Obama." He was like, "I just pretended. You gotta flow with, you gotta go with the flow, man." I was like, "This fool." So, anyways, I forgot what the hell was I going to talk about.
Your veterans and his.
Oh yeah, the fires and Caitlyn Jenner lost her house. When it happens to rich people, I know that sucks. We have no empathy towards them. Empathy, yeah. Well, the thing is like, it's kind of like, when you're driving a freeway and you see like a broken car that's at the emergency lane. Like if it's a BMW or Mercedes, you're like, they have money.
Keep driving.
Yeah, right?
On the gas.
Yeah, so it's like, but if you see like a poor person, you'll at least be like, "Oh, that sucks."
Paisa, ocupa ayuda.
Like you at least you have like, not that you'll stop and help them, you selfish bastards. You just look at them with, like, if it's a broken, 87 Toyota and stuff, like, "Oh man, I wish I could help him out, but I'm late." So it's kind of, yeah. So it sucks, man. And we can't send thoughts and prayers anymore because
people don't want thoughts and prayers.
I know they don't. But what I don't know, dude. Well, I guess that's why people say you have insurance, right?
What would be the 3 things you walk out with?
I'll walk out with pictures, family pictures, and part of my laptop. And nothing, yeah, as long as you have insurance. That's one thing I like about having white friends. They make you realize, like, no, actually, no, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, they all lie to me.
They all lied.
They all lied. Oh, anyways, so let me talk about the elections. You give it up to everybody who voted for, went out there and voted with, "I voted." I'm gonna be honest, I don't understand half of that shit. I didn't understand some of the propositions, or I didn't even know who the hell the judge, and why am I gonna vote for a judge? I felt pretty ignorant. But thank God we had the Carlos Loma ballot.
The official.
I didn't agree with some of them. Anyways.
Now you
I feel like
you tell us.
Now I feel like it doesn't really matter. I'm over trying to preach to them, and now I feel like it doesn't really matter, but it does. It does. But I mailed my ballot, and it was it's part of being a good citizen. You know what I'm saying? Anyways. My sobriety. Oh, happy birthday to the Marine Corps! It was on Saturday. You bunch of devil dogs. I was assigned to the Broke Dick platoon. That's where all
What?
the broke dick platoon, broke dicks. They used to call us broke dicks, because after I went to boot camp, then they take you to SOI, School of Infantry. But they were all the Marines that they have broken hands or whatever, and I was assigned there, because my drill instructor fucking beat me up and shit. You cocksucker. This motherfucker, dude, he looked like the Thundercats. No, he did. The purple guy?
Yeah.
Así estaba el cabrón, güey. And I was like 120, fool. This fool fucking stomped my head and shit. And so anyways, so I was in Broke Dicks platoon. So I helped a lot of there was a lot of people, Marines hurt there. And I remember one time we were mixed with the legal platoon, where those are the people that go UA, or they went or they got arrested, or they committed some kind of crime, so they take them to the brig in court and all that shit. And the other side was my platoon, which was Broke Dick platoon.
All the guys with the broke dick.
One of the guys that went, well, they call it, you might know it as AWOL, but it's UA, unauthorized absence. And there's one dude, everybody started panicking because he was in this School of Infantry in that food lab, but they couldn't find his weapon. So I think it was a machine gun that they were trying to look for. Oh, shit. And they were like going everywhere, but they found him in his locker and stuff, and so we had that, and anyways, it was we had this Marine who had narcolepsy, right, when they just fall asleep, right. So and he was pretty cool because he's like, hey Loma, I like your last name, sounds like a superhero. Loma Luviano. Because I was born in Mexico, right? So they put both of our last names together, like my mom and my dad. So it's Loma Luviano, right? So there was a lot of Marines that were called Gonzalez Sanchez, Sanchez Lopez, Contreras Sanchez, and all that stuff. So you knew the ones that were foreigners. They came in the caravan. So this guy, he had narcolepsy, right? Narcolepsy, right?
When you fall asleep.
Yeah. So we would go to San Diego in the Amtrak or the bus, right? And he would be talking to you, and there's like we were like seven Marines, like we would go places together. And this fool was falling asleep in the bus, and he would be talking, and he'd be like, and I know that's pretty, like, now it's really, I know more about the condition now, but at the time, dude, we were all busting up, and we were like, that was fun, dude, that was the funniest thing. It's like, I look back and it's like, well, he could have had. He was probably having a seizure or some shit, and we're all laughing at this.
He had a disease, and you were making fun of him.
Oh my god, dude! I remember, dude. This is the funniest shit, dude. I remember we had to clean up the squad bay, right? And it was like 80 people in that fucking squad bay, right? And so I forgot what it's called. We had to clean it up. I forgot. Wow, man, what is it called? I forget what it's called. Field day. There we go. I think it was field day. I don't know. Anyways, they were bumping, I'm a Barbie girl. You're fantastic. Da-na-na-na-na. And everybody's fucking singing.
Is that the Spice Girls?
Yeah. No, it's not the Spice Girls. No, I don't forget, but it was a song at the time, like, I'm a Barbie girl. All fucking Marines singing to that shit, man.
Singing and dancing to it.
Jeez. So anyways, I missed something. There was a guy who fucking got shot in Chicago. He got shot in the leg when he went back when he graduated.
In civilian life.
He went when you graduate, you go on vacation for like a week and shit.
So you got shot while being a civilian.
Well, yeah, well, no, not being a civilian, just being a narco and shit. So this fool got shot in the leg, and they were like, your legs doesn't work anymore. So he would just walk around and just drag his one fucking leg and shit, put it there. So we had to roll him in the fucking wheelchair. But he didn't want to get surgery because he knew he was going to get amputated. Fucking pirate and shit. I think we'd call him pirate. Damn it! Yeah, it was funny. This is the kind of stories that the Marine doesn't want you to hear and shit. They call us a broke dick platoon. They kind of, it was kind of like they used to hide us like we were like mentally disabled.
Don't look over there. They're nobody.
So anyways, give it up. Give it up to, I don't know if I haven't heard from him, but one of my best friends, and his name was Mac. So if you hear me, Max, hit me up, dude. The last time I talked to you, you went to Iraq, and I haven't heard anything from him. I know you moved to Texas. He's a Chino dude. He was the only Asian guy in the Marines and shit. And you know, if you're Chinese and you go to the military, that's pretty like not really highly in his culture. So all his family were all mad. Like, why are you going there? You should go to college. No, Dad. No. Go to the Marines. Yeah. Anyways, this was funny. This was one time. They tell you not to lock your legs, right, when you stand at attention, because the blood stops flowing through your body. So they tell them not to lock your legs. So this motherfucker we're in inspection, right? And then this fucker, he locked his legs, and he was right next to me. So you can't fucking move. We're out there like for 4 hours trying to pass an inspection, right?
Standing at attention?
At attention, dude. And we have to wait because they inspect everybody. You know, they inspect everybody and stuff. And this motherfucker, all I see this fool going like this. And I'm like, don't lock your legs. Don't lock your legs. I hear this fool's going.
It just falls over.
Yeah. And the drill instructor is funny, dude. Like as a because I looked at some of the pictures and I'm like, fuck, I was a kid, fool. And I remember we were in Amtrak's because I don't think people in the military, like when you start being, when you join or whatever, they don't pay you shit. I think I was getting paid like $250 every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, so and at the time I didn't really know how to manage my money.
Baller.
So we were so broke that we used to sneak into the Amtrak on Oceanside, right? Was it Oceanside? Yeah. We would go over to the Oceanside Amtrak, and at the time they would put your tickets on top of the. Man, I'm talking about like it was the 1920s and shit, right? Get your tickets. So they put tickets, right, in different colors, meant different destinations, right? So when somebody would leave, I would take the ticket and sneak into the Amtrak.
And sneak in.
And then put my ticket on top of my seat. And I just pretend go to sleep and shit. Right? I know, man. They didn't pay us anything, dude. Oh, that's it? 4 minutes?
Here's 25 minutes.
Damn. And I was nervous.
They didn't pay you guys anything?
They didn't pay us anything and stuff, so we would come all the way. Dude, I did a lot of things, dude. You know, one time, I'm going to talk about my drinking and shit. Because I got my 3-year chip, and I
Woo!
Yes! Wow! One of my drunk stories. And this is why I'm glad I don't live that life of insanity. So, I wasn't, at the time I was thinking I could always control my drinking, but it never happened. Like I always drank crazy. So I went out with this girl at the time, and she was cute. She was cute and everything, and but she had a boyfriend at the time. But man. So, anyways, so we go party and we go have drinks in Pomona, right? And so we're there, and I started drinking, and she's like, "No, I don't think we should be drinking anymore." I was like, "Yeah, right." And I said, "One more," right? It was always one more. So I with a pendejo and shit, right? Fucking drink my quote unquote my last shot, right? I don't remember after that shot, right? So I wake up and I'm like, what the fuck? Where am I? And then I see like a P-Town sticker, right? I'm like, oh shit, am I at the bar? Oh, probably one of the security guards took me in or some shit like that, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I wake up and there's a big ass sign that says, it said, "You're being watched," right? And I look back and I'm like, what the fuck? So I don't even know where I'm at. So then I go outside, I look over the window and I see this, I don't know, I think it was a Jaime Escalante mural or Richie Valens, one of them. I was like, where the fuck am I? I know this is not Pomona. So then I go, I don't have my phone, I don't have my car keys, I don't have shit, right? I just see a sign that goes, "You're being watched." So then I go outside and I'm inside a building, right, in the office. I'm like, what the? And I even had a cobija. So and I went downstairs and I'm like, where the fuck am I? So I was in the corner of Wilshire and Alvarado. Right? And I was like, how the fuck did I get here? I don't even know how I got there, man.
There was nobody else there?
Nobody there. Well, I mean, there was people walking around and all that stuff, but I was like, how the fuck did I come over here? And I didn't know where to. I was like, damn, do I have any friends here? And I couldn't think.
Gave me this cobija?
I remember I thought of you, Jose. I was like, who the, it was, I was like, wait, Jose. No, that fool lives in fucking Compton on Linwood. And then, so I was like, Shavaco lives
somewhere around here.
He lives in East LA, right? I was like, damn. I have no money or anything. So I was like, dude, I have to start walking. So I started walking from Wilshire to all the way to fucking East LA.
To East LA?
Hungover, dude. Drunk. And I was walking through East LA, and there's a park called Valencia, something. There's a park. That was the name of the park. It was my supervisor at one of my jobs, and I was like, oh shit, that fool has a park. So I was like, fuck it, man. So I'm like,
you're
almost
all out of it.
Yeah. So I don't want. I have no money. I'm thirsty as hell. It's hot as hell. And so anyway, so I get to Shavago's house, right? And I'm like, okay, finally, I hope this will take me home. I go there, nobody's there. I was like, damn, but I was fucking thirsty, dude. And I remember there was an open bottle of water right there, right? And I was like, fuck it, man. I'm not the man. Dude, so then I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna get home? I'm in East LA, so I have to go to Pomona. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. The Marine came in me. I was like, fucking Jack.
Survive.
Go to the Metrolink and sneak in.
I've done this before.
Yeah. So I go there and I rush to the bathroom and I stay there until my stop. Right. So right when I'm getting off my stop, the sheriff starts coming in. Oh, shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Are they looking for me? So I start getting paranoid. So anyways, I walk home and I'm like, drenched. And then my ex-girlfriend, I called my ex-girlfriend. She starts cursing me out. You're a stupid motherfucker. This and this and this and this. And I guess what happened is, I guess I drove home, and I fell asleep in a red light.
At a red light.
At a red light, and somebody saw me and picked me up and said, "Oh shit," he was helping me out. He's like, "I want you to get a DUI," and that was one of my drunken stories.
Somebody pulled you out of a red light.
Yeah, so he
gave you a cobija.
He took me out of he got me out of the car, and then he took all my stuff in my car and everything.
Your wallet. He got paid.
He's like, I didn't know who you were or none of that. I just didn't want you to get DUI, and I didn't want you to jack me anything. So he's like, I didn't know where to put you, so I put you in my office. And,
so you found out who it was?
Yeah. That guy had my phone, so he called.
Oh.
Thank God at the time I didn't lock my phone and shit. So he called the first number, so it was my ex-girlfriend, and she said, "Hey, this is my address." So she started cursing me out and all that stuff, and I'm like, "Damn, dude." So anyways, he helped me out, but of course I didn't learn my lesson at the time. It scared me for like 2 weeks. Yeah. 2 weeks later.
Otra vez.
Yeah, it was just insanity, dude. That was my life at the time.
But here you are 3 years later.
3 years sober, man. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. So anyways, you guys could change and stuff. I'm not saying that alcohol is bad for you, to each his own. If you could handle it, I'm jealous. I wish I could drink one. Just like my dream was always to drink one. Like,
I'm done.
That is cheers. I wish I could go cheers and be like, come on, But people say, how come you can't drink two? Only two. It's like my mentality is, how can you only drink two? That's my thinking. So anyways, that's part of my history. And the reason I'm telling you this, because hopefully I could help some people that, there is help and there is a way to get out. Anyways, that's I'm gonna bring on my next guest.
We got a great show.
We have a great show for you. Thank you, director. We have a great, awesome show. We can't wait to I can't wait to bring him. He's he's one of the guys that helped me through life, and and he also taught me to be a man, and he taught me how to quilt, how to make blankets and shit. So, anyways, further ado, give me a little minute to set up, and we'll be back.
Hoozay Loma. Damn. And we're back. Welcome everybody to the Hoozay Velasquez Chronicles. That's right, you're tuning in today to a very special episode. It's Veterans Day. All right. Today we got a special guest for you guys. Very excited to have him on. It was very hard to book him. His schedule is very busy. He's traveling all over the world, making people laugh. Give it up for my good friend, Carlos Loma. Woo! Yeah. Welcome to the show. What do you think? Huh? The Hoozay Velasquez Chronicle. This is an original idea, by the way.
It looks familiar.
No. You've never seen this before.
I want to be like when you're overweight.
You hug a pillow. So how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm awesome.
For those who don't know, this is Carlos Loma, comedian and former Marine, right?
Yes. Hoorah, Marine Corps.
All right.
Kill.
So you were in the Marines how long? 20 years ago?
Yeah, 21 years ago.
21 years ago.
Yeah, that's when
That's a lifetime ago.
Hold on, I can't really sit down and do it because I bought this shirt, right? I bought it I bought it large, right? and I thought I was gonna fit, but I didn't see the.
You didn't sit down with the shirt buttoned up.
Yeah, because I just get large and get the hell out of the store, right?
You don't try it on?
No.
What kind of person are you?
You try it on? But you're like a chick, dude.
I try it on, make sure it fits. I button it. I sit down. I was like, okay, yeah, that looks good. Yeah, and then do this, do that, flex a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
All that?
So
I'm telling you, you're the chick in the relationship.
So
dude.
that's why if I find a shirt that fits,
you buy like 4 of them.
I normally buy 3 or 4 of them so that I have a collection.
Yeah, you're a girl, dude.
That's right.
No, because I usually buy hold on, tight ass pants. That's one thing I miss about the '90s. Baggy ass, size 42.
But you're in the Marine. The Marine wears fitted pants, no?
Yeah, but that was a uniform. But outside, I used to wear baggy pants. You know how it was back in the days. Yeah.
Back in your rebel days.
Yeah, but like these like the shirt, I bought it, right? But I didn't see the labels. It was slim fit.
From the Cortina collection or the pajama collection?
I don't care. Tienes celos, ¿por qué no?
No, esas camisas no me quedan.
What size do you wear anyways?
Extra large.
Don't be
If you want to send me a
extra
shirt.
large?
Nah, I'm a 2X.
Damn.
I'm a 2X, and if
like when you get higher and higher, like
if I get it from
the largest, yeah, I was large, extra large.
2X.
I'm a large now.
But thank you for putting my information out there. In case you want to send me a free shirt, you can send it at this address right here.
No, don't send it because you want to send it back. Like it doesn't fit. That's good.
I'll put it on my wish list on Amazon.
La cortinas también tú?
I like to wear solid colors. Either,
yeah.
Black,
yeah.
blue, black.
Yeah, when you're
maybe a blue.
When you're
like
overweight,
like
those are your color options. Because anything else makes you.
No, I like to keep it simple.
Well, I'm not saying you're like I'm talking to you, but I'm saying like as far as like me when I was chunky.
I don't do well with choices. I like to minimize my choices.
But that's not true. We were just discussing your options of buying a car.
That's
dude.
what I'm saying. I too many choices drives me nuts. I like to keep it simple. A black shirt. Jeans.
Oh Lord. Yeah, but to buy stuff, it takes you like. You have like this woman. Oh, but what if this and what if that and what if this, what if that, what if this, what if this?
Hey, you know what? When you're on the Carlos Loma Chronicles, you can ask me stuff. We're on the Jose Velasquez Chronicle, and you're my guest today.
Sorry about that.
He's over here trying to do an interview. I'm running the show today.
Sorry about that.
All right. So, tell me about yourself. I don't want to hear about your shirts, your cortinas, your pajamas.
Oh yeah, I got the slim shirt. That's why.
The slim.
I bought
fit.
it like a year ago, and I was like, man, I'll fit into it.
And now?
And más o menos,
Ahí va.
I've been running more now, so I feel good.
So, as a Marine, former Marine, didn't you have some kind of regimen that you would keep?
Yeah, but you know what's well, when you go to boot camp, I seen people, recruits, lose like 20 pounds in like a week.
Just dropping weight?
Just dropping weight.
Maybe I should join the Marine. Is it too late?
No, te hacen llorar, güey.
They're gonna break me.
But yeah, it is possible to, but the thing is that yes, actually I was really skinny, so
so there was no weight to lose.
No, they gave me a tag. It was double ratio. So when I was going when we went to go eat, they would always give me twice.
Because you were so skinny?
Mm-hmm. I was like 118 when I went in. And I was 120 when I got out.
And you were 18 right out of high school? The studio's falling apart. So right out of high school, you joined the Marine?
No. Well, I joined a year earlier. I signed up. But it was 2 weeks after boot camp. I mean, after high school, I went in there.
What made you decide to go to the Marine specifically?
Well, first, like I was telling you, they have the dopest uniforms. I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
Do we have a picture of you in a uniform? Is that it right there?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of them.
Look at that.
I didn't take a lot of pictures, man. I don't know.
Why? You were scared?
Well, first we couldn't afford with the pay. They paid us.
With
we didn't have cameras.
$250 a month?
We just had the disposables. Yeah. This is when I know I was getting old and stuff.
When all your pictures are on film.
Well, not only that, dude. Did you ever take a picture like this? Like, hey, take a picture, and you have your phone. You're like this. There's a big old screen in front of you.
Yeah, kids don't do that. Like, even when they pretend to take a picture now, like, you know, you would pretend like, oh, kids now go like, oh, te tomando una foto. Like, that's a big difference. That's how old we are.
I don't feel old. And I don't, people say, oh, do I dye my hair? And like, no, I don't dye my hair. I have one cana.
I think you have more than one cana.
Where?
Right there, I see them.
Where?
Right there on the side.
Didn't say
Don't try to hide it.
Where? I'm not hiding anything.
You know what I noticed? I have white hairs on my beard now.
I have one right here.
This means I'm getting old.
Nomás tengo una. That's all right.
Back to the Marines.
I joined the Marines because the uniforms, and also I wanted to be a cop.
You want to be a cop, like, out of high school? Like, that was your...
No. I wanted to, after the Marines.
Oh, okay.
So, I thought that was going to be like a good pattern to follow.
Officer Loma.
So then, and not only that, I wanted white people to like me at the time and stuff.
So you thought the Marine would...
Yeah, because because I was born in Mexico, right? So growing up over here, like, we would go work in Orange County in Yorba Linda. So it was like the white society. And then you come on to Pomona, so it's like, it was confusing.
You saw both worlds, and you wanted the white people's attention.
No. I wanted, not that. I wanted to be part of the country. Like, okay, I was accepted.
So you came as an immigrant? You were born in Mexico,
right? But I didn't come. I'm like black people and stuff. Like, I was brought to this country.
No, but I'm saying you were born in Mexico and came to this country.
I didn't come. They brought me to this country.
Sea como sea, you came. You were here.
No, I didn't. It was brought to this country. You
were forcefully brought over.
Yes, and I remember how...
Did you come in a caravan?
You know what?
Full of criminals.
We had what I remember, there were white smugglers. And they used their kids' birth certificate. It was me and my sister, and I remember los coyotes, but I remember saying bye to my mom, and she's like, "Well, los miro ya," and she started.
See you on the other side.
Yeah.
So your parents left you. You came with these coyotes.
Mm-hmm. And there was a van, a caravan.
A caravan.
So I remember
criminals.
So it was me and my sister, and I remember my sister. And I remember the lady say, I don't know why, I didn't understand English at the time, but I understood this. She's like, if you guys don't fall asleep, you'll never see your mom again.
If you guys don't fall asleep?
Yeah, you'll never see your mother again.
Who says that to a kid?
the white coyote.
They needed you to fall asleep and be quiet.
Right, yeah. So, my sister fell asleep. She was already asleep when she got there. And then, I would just like this, like with one eye open and stuff. And I remember they said, okay, and then just move along. And then after that, I saw my dad picked us up. And then, and that's it.
So your dad was already here, and your mom sent you guys across.
Right, and my mom...
These white smugglers.
Right. That's what I remember.
What do your parents remember?
Well, yeah, I don't know. My mom, the way she crossed, they put her like in a truck. It was a Chevy truck, a 150, I think. In the engine, they did
in the engine compartment.
Yeah, there was at the time, I mean, the trucks, I guess,
had that space in the
right, and they made a compartment there and stuff.
Wow.
And she went to that, and I was like, man, I tell her, like, you did that, like, and you're scared of speaking English. He's like, no, pues me hacen burla.
Me hacen burla.
But the one thing is about that. Growing up, we never needed a mechanic because she knew exactly what was going on.
She knew everything. No te preocupes, yo lo arreglo.
Es el carburador. El carburador.
El carburador.
So anyways, that's what I remember. And but that's the thing is, it was confusing because go ahead.
So you had this Mexican root, but you were, joining the Marines to be an all-American to fight for this country, and
I wanted to be a hero.
You want to be here for this, but I
want to say, hey, I'm part. Because growing up is always a. You want to see people that look like you in a higher position. Like when I looked at, Jaime Escalante, Richie Valens, all those, Daisy Arnaz were inspirational to me. Like, we could do it. And at the time we had Mexican Americans Mexicans. They were more united than they are now.
Than they are. So, what did your parents think of you joining, the military, joining the Marines?
I don't know. ¿Qué pensaba? ¿Qué pensaba cuando me metí los marinos?
Carlos' dad is in the audience today, everybody.
Super.
Oh, no. You know what my dad... Oh, my God. This is why his parent psychology, it's child development. And then, when people say, "Oh, kids don't come with a book," yes, I understand that.
They don't come with the manual,
right? So I remember my dad. He would go when I graduated boot camp, right? And I think, I was like, okay, finally he's gonna say, "I'm proud of you." You
were looking for that acceptance,
right? From. So I was expecting like, hey, I'm proud of you, this and this, And then my mother goes, you don't even look like a Marine. He would look at a white guy like, ese sí es marino, ese sí es marino. Está todo ponchado.
Muy flaco.
Tómate una foto, deja tomarme una foto con un...
Me voy a tomar una foto con él.
Oh, man. Yeah. Let me... Teardrop. But, anyway, so that's...
So they were okay with you joining and...
Yeah, well, at the time, I don't think they know a lot about the military and stuff, I didn't either, but, that's what I wanted at the time. It's there's a lot of things,
So they throw you going.
And not only that, one thing I realized, I was always scared. Growing up, I was always scared of, cholos and all that stuff. So I figured, okay, the Marines also are going to make me a man, make me tough, because, see the commercials and propaganda and all that stuff. I'm like, oh, yeah. But,
Did they make you into a man?
Not a man, because I still feel like that. I felt insecure all the way till my sobriety.
So do you carry some of those values or some of that training with you that have stuck with you?
Well, now I do stick to the values. But this thing is confusing, too, because, the Marines' motto is Semper Fidelis, which
what does that mean?
Means it's Latin for always faithful, right? And I'm like, dude... Marines,
always faithful to the Marines?
Yeah.
Once a Marine, always a Marine?
Right. And, kind of you... But then you go there and... Every Marine's unfaithful to their wives and stuff.
Well, they're faithful to the Marines, and it's saying to the wife.
So yeah, but I don't know. I had a bad experience, and that's why I didn't finish my 4-year contract because I was discharged before for medical purposes, and it stuck with me. I felt like a failure. I felt like I wasn't real Marine stuff.
So as your transition to civilian, that kind of followed you, and that kind of...
Well, yeah, it still follows me to this day and stuff, But when I started going to therapy and all that stuff, they're like, well, you were 18, you were willing to sacrifice your life, and you signed up for that. And I didn't really I didn't understand that till I started processing everything.
And you've been open with your sobriety and stuff, and I think you should tell kind of people going through kind of the same issue with sobriety and addiction and whatnot, kind of what's available for them out there the tools that are available as a Marine, as a veteran, because I don't know if many people are aware of the stuff that that you're taking advantage of with the VA and stuff. And we'll put up the link.
Yeah, so I think a lot of things is that I had to, accept the help that I needed help. Because once I got out, I was 19. And I would get these letters to go to the VA for the hospital, right? To follow up my appointments and stuff. And they gave me medication after medication, but after a while, I was pretty disgusted at my discharge and all the shit that I went through there.
Kind of mess with you a little bit.
Fuck with me. It fucked me for a long time. I just left. I didn't want nothing to do with the.
But so you've been taking therapy and stuff like that, right?
I did when I went to my sobriety with my rehab.
I think even that is a big step for someone to say, let me take therapy or let me go in and see.
Well, yeah, especially here, dude. Especially Latinos and stuff.
In our culture, it's not like...
eres puto. Pareces vieja. ¿Pa qué van? And everything. So, but it's... Once I accepted the help, like, when I went... Because I was done. I didn't have a job. I didn't have health insurance. And so my last result was the VA. And I didn't know I had all these benefits.
You weren't even aware of the tools that were there for you.
Right. So when my friend came got me, he's like, well, just take me to the VA. Hopefully they can help me out. So that's when the process started. And they gave me suggestions and they gave me medication and all that stuff. But the thing is like a lot of people, they're really resistant to like medication for like mental health. But it's like, because people put fear in it, like especially you get advice. Oh, I'm not gonna take that because I heard. Yeah, where did you hear that from?
Who told you?
Yeah, from the cashier at the 7-Eleven.
Did you Google that?
And how many years of medical history have you gone to? How many years of medical school have you gone to? No, but that's what I heard. So yeah, you know what? Like everything was, I pushed it away a lot. But then I was like, you know what? I've been doing it my way. And I remember one of the, I had my 3rd month sober. I was really like, I did the LA Marathon. And running was part of my recovery, and it really helped me a lot. But then I hit this depression, like
after the marathon.
Yeah, probably like a week after the marathon. And I just started like, I would hear voices and stuff. Like that's part of the stuff that I have to deal with and stuff. And I remember hearing a voice because I was feeling very, very depressed for like a week, and then I heard finish it. I heard a voice like that, finish it, which meant like finish what I started doing, right? Which is like commit suicide. And that really scared me. And I didn't know what to do. So when I would go to my group therapy, that's when I was like, I felt lonely. It was hard saying that to a bunch of, in front of like...
Bunch of strangers?
Well, I know them. They were veterans, group therapy. But we could bring it out, so I just said it. And they told me, we want you to go to the ER and all that stuff. And it was hard. It was very hard. And that's when one of the doctors suggested, antidepressants and all that stuff. And I was really hesitant to take that.
So you took the antidepressant medication and...
Once I was like, you know what? Yes. So I started taking antidepressant medication.
And did it help or did it...
Oh, yeah.
Helped a lot?
Yeah, because when I get my depression, like, it doesn't go all the way down.
It levels you out?
It's cool. It's here. Like, my anger doesn't go all the way up. Like, I don't go as high or as low as before. I mean, it happens a couple of times, but
for the most part, you got under control and...
Yeah. It's not like I don't hear voices no more. Está loco. Yeah, so.
All right. So, and I've heard a story. The day before you left, your parents threw you a party.
Yes, they gave me a stripper from.
Now, this is the craziest thing I've ever heard. Your parents throw you a party, a going away party, because you're joining the Marines, and they get you a stripper
with one titty. with one titty under construction.
Motivation.
An alteration.
You know what? I think I found the pictures, so I'll send it. I'll post them.
Oh my gosh,
it was horrible, man. There was a white stripper with all of these biceps,
and she would only show one boob.
Well, she didn't really show it because I think she felt awkward because I was still a kid.
It was a family party with kids.
No, there was no kids. It was just like the adults. The only kid was my brother.
So your younger brother's there.
Filming in the corner.
And so this is way back when cameras were,
They were like Channel 7.
Channel 7.
My dad used to punish us. That was our punishment. When
videotape events, carry the camera.
Yeah, like that was like, hey, ponte a grabar, cabrón. Ponte a grabar.
Motivación.
We were like, oh, no, ya me sale. One boob was under construction. That's
one boob under construction. Mm-hmm. The stripper with the family party. That is. Mm-hmm. That was your going away present.
Yeah.
¿Y quién ordenó la stripper?
Nosotros.
He had her on speed dial already.
Yeah.
Motivación.
Motivación.
Ahora de mi viejo es un gran marino. Va a tener viejas allá y en Japón.
Y por todos lados.
No, va a tener viejas. Desilusión.
This is what you do as I don't know about you, but you always try to get your dad's approval, right?
Yeah.
So he would always tell me, get women, get this, and don't stay with one woman and all that stuff, right? So that's when I started becoming more of a flirt, and I started. So, anyways, it was installed in me. So
from a young age.
So I figured, what, if I bring a lot of women home, or introduce them to a lot of women,
he's gonna be proud.
Like, right. Hell no, man. But till this day, I still have that.
Trying to make him proud.
No. My womanizing ways.
What's already installed in you from a young age? That's how you were trained.
So I'm trying to go back. See, the thing is, one thing I do try to, like the Marine, right? Like there's certain Marines that you look up to. I was like, oh man, they just carry themselves like a gentleman. They're respectful. Those are the ones that I aspire, that I try to be with, but not be with.
Be like,
no. I try to be like, and so now I try to because Marines, we have this. They always say all Marines are like, they have that cockiness that no matter what, like we're different from all the benches. We're so
Marines.
So when I try do when I run or I do stuff, it's always I push myself when I hear the
drill instructor in your head.
my sergeants or the Marine Corps ham and all that stuff. So I mean, I look back and I was like, you know what? Those are the people I want to be like
or be with.
Yeah. So So I also try to be as the one thing, veterans period, when I went back to the VA, that's when I started feeling like they got your back. But the previous, when I had the interview with Jonathan, he says that the camaraderie. Sorry for my English.
My English not very
you just feel like it was felt. I mean, you go to the VA and people say good morning and all that stuff. Like they really mean it. They really mean it, and that's one thing I was like, damn, Not like when you go to an office job, they don't give a shit about you. It's like, why are you speaking to me?
Why are you here?
Yeah.
Go to your cubicle.
But because right here is just making money and all that stuff. But
Right.
and there's no incentive to make money because you're broke and shit. But that's one thing that I do try to bring in to mean everything. I if I say a good, how are you? Like it really is a good, how are you? Like I really want to know how you are.
It's coming from a meaningful place, and you want to know
Right.
you're not being superficial and just saying good morning.
Right? Yeah. I don't just say it like what the fuck? I saw you yesterday. Don't
Didn't
say
I just
good
see you? So, Carlos the Marine, Carlos the comedian. Where can people find you nowadays? What are you doing?
You know what? I just did a recovery room for my 3 years sobriety.
How did that go?
And I love doing comedy for rehab centers. I love it.
So any rehab centers out there, he's available for bookings. We'll put his information down here.
So you can find me. You can find me on
the Carlos Loma Chronicles.com.
Carlos Loma Instagram, and also Instagram for Carlos Loma Chronicles, and what else? Facebook,
Instagram,
Twitter. Twitter. I don't really understand Twitter.
It says you don't do Twitter. You don't tweet.
I do tweets, but I don't get it. I don't get it. Like you just post something and then
it flies away like a little Twitter bird, and somebody might find it.
Yeah,
if you hashtag it right.
Twitter's like my thoughts. Like they don't give a shit.
Nobody gives a shit. They're just flying into space.
Yeah, so you can find me there in Carlos Loma Chronicles, and also we have a Spanish show con el show de Juan y Carlos.
That's a show he does with his dad in Spanish. Very funny. You should watch it. It's available on YouTube at the Carlos Loma Chronicles channel. That's our time for today. Anything else you want to plug?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to the director, the executive director, to post my. Did you post it?
Everything is posted
on YouTube.
Yeah, well. Hey man, I'm running the show here. Everything is posted.
Well, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my executive.
Oh, producer. The director. Oh, I'm sorry.
The executive.
Yeah,
producer.
Director.
Okay, so you're ready for the. I want to plug in. We're gonna do the Griffith Park half a marathon in January.
In January. So I'm doing the 2K. No.
Really? A 2K?
Yeah. No, you gotta start somewhere.
You're gonna do the 10K.
Oh, I don't know about all
that.
No. We'll talk about it.
No,
we'll discuss
bullshit.
it.
We're gonna do it.
All right.
You already did a 5K?
All right. I agreed to do it, but we need to film it, and we need to put it up.
Yeah, you need to start working out.
Yeah, I'm gonna start working out. I'm gonna lose some weight. I'm gonna join the Marines. Lose my 20 pounds.
Don't. No, they'll
go to boot camp.
They'll break you down.
No, you know what we should do? You've been through boot camp. Put me through the Carlos Loma boot camp. We'll, right before my 10K. What am I agreeing to? With the 10K, that's what?
6 miles.
6 miles. Who runs 6 miles? Why would you run 6 miles?
Not you.
Obviously. But I'm agreeing to do it. We'll do it together.
Well, the point is that you can do it.
I know I can do it.
He who says he can't and he who says he can't are both usually right.
That was confusing, but sure.
He who says he can't and he who says he can't are both usually right.
Right. No, I know I can do it if I put my mind to it and really try. But
look at that sadness.
Dinero.
Dinero. ¿Verdad que sí? Dinero. We need to get paid. We need to make some money off of this.
All right. If you win.
If I win the race.
If you finish it.
All right.
I'll give you $100.
Woo! Road to 100.
But if you don't do it, you give me $100. All right. I guess I have to complete it now because I don't have $100.
Promise.
So,
All right. We agree. January. What is this? January what?
I'm not sure. I think 21st, but I'm not sure. I'll look it up.
January 21st.
So if you guys want to join, it's just for
Park.
fun. I think we could raise money for charity. I usually for St. Jude. That's when I.
You know what? We should put it out there. Everybody wants to join the Griffith Park Run. We'll put the link up there.
Yeah.
Join Carlos and I.
It's gonna be Team Wow.
Team Wow. We'll make some shirts. Can we make shirts?
Yeah.
We'll make some shirts. We'll put it up. We'll put it up. We'll record the whole thing. We'll put it up on YouTube. And the road to $100. Dollars.
Yeah. Whatever motivates you. If I could help you motivate yourself, then we'll do
good.
it.
All right, we're doing
All
that.
right.
And that's our time. Thank you for joining us today in a very special episode of the Hoozay Velasquez Chronicles. Kind of looks like the Carlos Loma Chronicles, but it's totally different. It's never been done before. Thank you for joining us.
We're gonna. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
We're gonna. I'm in a mission to find a wife. That's
He's
my
on a mission to find a wife. Breaking news. Breaking news. Hold on. Dingle. This is a new segment called Carlos Loma Looking for a Wife. All right. So what are you looking for in a woman? Tell us, Carlos. He's single, former Marine, comedian, and
student
and owns a house, ladies.
in savor of the environment or recycle.
He recycles.
Carlos Loma junta botes.
That's right. So tell us, what are you looking for in a mate?
Someone who's caring.
All right.
I prefer no kids.
Caring, no kids, okay.
But, one okay.
Que junte botes.
Que junte botes. She needs to recycle, okay, all right.
What else? Physically, I'm a booty guy. I'm a booty guy.
If you have a booty, you qualify.
Yes.
So far it's a short list. Booty, collects cans, and has no kids. So
one kid is okay.
All right, one kid.
It's like one DUI, like I said. Who doesn't
one
have...
DUI is okay.
Yeah.
So one kid, you're all right. You're still in the running.
Yeah. So what else? What's a good thing? Cooking. They have...
Needs to know how to cook. All right.
Not that I don't know how to cook, because I know how to cook. All right. It's just that somebody who cooks kind of is more caring.
Who puts more love into their cooking.
In the relationship also, it kind of blends in.
All right.
If you don't know how to cook, then you're just like puro McDonald's.
Puro McDonald's. You hear that, ladies? No McDonald's. He wants some home cooked meals.
Nah.
And if you got a big booty, that's it. You're in.
Que traiga gatos y perros.
No, gatos no.
No cats, no dogs. All right.
Yeah, and what
Sound
else?
like a landlord.
And what else? Oh yeah, they have to have a job. Yeah. Well,
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a dating show. We're gonna get 3 participants who can qualify, who have all the lists that he's looking for, and we're gonna do a dating show.
Oh, they can't be my age either.
They can't be your age?
No.
Older or younger?
Well, younger,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what you're into.
What?
¿Quieres una señora?
You know what's funny? One time I was talking to this one lady, right?
Que no te haga mandilón.
Que no sea mandilón.
Que no lo haga.
Oh, que no lo hagan mandilón.
I was she was like 52, right? And I just wanted to like hook up, right? And she's like, and then so anyways, we stopped talking, whatever, right? Nothing happened, and then she's like, later on, she messaged me. She's like, I already found somebody who's committed, who wants a commitment. I'm like, I'm not gonna get committed to a 52-year-old. Like, really? Really?
I just want to hang out. You did start this segment by, I want to find a wife. So you're looking for a commitment.
Yes.
So you're ready for a commitment.
Yes, like a tattoo commitment.
Like a tattoo.
That type of...
You hear that, ladies? So if you're out there and you're looking for a commitment, I have found you your mate. There's a qualification list that you need to sign up for, but I think we can find them.
I'm sure we can too.
Religión, no religión.
They
Religion?
have to be spiritual, yes.
Spiritual. You see that? He's not even specific. You just got to be spiritual.
Yeah, and yeah, that's it.
All right. If you feel like
No Indian from India. I'm traumatized with those people.
What do you mean you do not want to date my daughter? She is very fine.
No.
She's got all the qualifications. Big booty, no children.
No.
Discrimination.
Stop,
A
yeah.
little discrimination. You know what? If you're Indian, apply.
No, don't apply.
We'll weed them out.
I can't stand curry.
What is wrong with the curry?
I cannot. No, like I remember when I was in that relationship, I was like, "There's no way in hell I'm gonna eat curry for the rest of my life."
So you've dated a bunch, and you've dated the spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the one nationality you will no longer go back to.
Well, it's not that. It's just like, okay, you really have to. I appreciate the Latinas, because, at least we have something in common. That, like me, when I have to
speak Spanish.
Yeah, dude. You know what's funny, dude? The after that relationship, I understand Ricky Ricardo. You know how Lucy used to make him speak Spanish?
Yeah.
I understand that. Like, I would just pinche viejo. I used to.
So when you're mad, it comes out.
Yeah. The
Spanish.
The Spanish comes
Ricky
out.
Ricardo in you comes out.
Yeah. Oh, man. It was. Anyways. Yeah.
Anyways, we'll find you a partner, a life partner, a wife, and no Indians. That is discrimination.
Or Muslims. No Muslims.
And this list is growing. You want to find a wife or not? We need to be
I
open.
do, but I'm not going to. Why am I going to?
You never know.
It'd be nice to have a
Muslim Indian woman might be out there for you. She might cook.
No.
She might know Spanish.
Yeah, but what if she
doors.
convinces me to join ISIS?
Not all Muslims are ISIS. You see, I think you need to date a Muslim woman to educate you and show you what the real world is like.
Yeah, would you marry a Muslim?
You're an Indian.
Would you marry a Muslim?
I'm married. I don't even think about that no more.
Yeah, but you go to Catholic church, right?
Yeah, I go to church.
Okay, but you don't go willingly. Like that's not your prete. Thank you.
That's a whole nother segment. And you can say that for the Carlos Loma Chronicles. Here at the Hoozay Chronicles, we don't talk about religion. But that's our show today, folks. If you're single and you want to date and you want to get married, he's got a ring in his pocket. Go to the link below and we will find you a husband. He's sitting right here.
Tall one. If you're tall, cool. I'm not scared of tall women.
You can't be too specific, man. Keep your options open.
No.
That's why you can't find the wife. You see, you got this list already in your head.
Well, what do you want me to do? Like, settle for stuff that I don't
Not
want?
settle, you gotta give him a chance.
That's what you do. Settle. You're saying...
You know, I've ended the show 3 times already. And you keep coming back.
It's not like they're gonna cut us off.
The producer is gonna cut us off. Our advertisers are...
We ain't got no advertisers.
We ain't got no advertisers. That's right.
Actually, this coffee here is very...
What coffee brand are you drinking?
Market. What is it?
Market brand?
It's a Target Market brand.
The Target Market brand coffee is very delicious and has enough caffeine.
48 cups for $10? Hell yeah.
Go to the link below. Order your coffee.
$10? Yeah. So, that's it.
Market brand coffee. Anything else you want to add?
I'm good.
You good? All right. Thank you for joining us today. That's the show. Have a good night, or good morning, or good day. Whatever time it is you watch the show.
Ya cállate.
Bye.